Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever it is where you are. I truly hope you're having a good one. And if you're watching this VOD, you're awesome too. Thank you for that. Goulette, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Gonna do a bit of Prison RP today. Could be a short stream, but we'll see. Just wanted to get on a little bit today, even if I have no interactions at all. We just never know. I might go on radio a little bit, you know, and see what's going on out there. I'm doing great. I don't care where you make a mess, just don't do it near the gate. Yeah. Don't worry, I won't poop there. That's a good question, actually. Wonderful. Okay, it's a bit out of character. Before I shout and attract any of them, if they are here, I need to see if I can actually go in there. Oh, I can't. I could jump, but I feel like I could. I don't know why. Okay, I think if I were to poop, probably in this corner here. I don't know. Somebody's shooting out there. Okay. Still got my axe though. Kind of nice. It's nice to have it just in case zombies were to spawn. I don't know. Somehow on this side I'd have something to defend myself with. The pimp cane does not work as good as it. Yeah, right? That's a good poop corner right there. I mean, it's not really a corner, but yeah, you get it. You get it. Like next to the cage. It's a shitty place, so that's where I'm shitting, you know? I guess right there. Yeah. I mean, you know. Certainly not gonna shit in front of that. Could you imagine, though? I RP that out. Oh, you just stepped in it. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'll shout to them in a minute. I just kind of want to organize a couple of things here. Because, you know, it's bothering me. Okay, there we go. I'll just put my actual food I came here with. Actual food, I mean, like the MREs are food. You know, it's all food too. You can't diss the MREs. Just trying to like I said, I'm just trying to organize a bit. Now, I feel like anything I put in here won't get drenched. So I think it's good that I keep the most precious stuff in here, especially like matches too. An extra set of matches, I'll take that. Thank you. Looks like they left me some stuff. A little bit of wood, extra wood, so I could, you know, through some of the nights, whatever, have something to get some form of light. Okay, probably. Oh my. Just using this as space to sort right now. I'm sorry if it's a bit of inventory management to start with, but you know, I just feel like I kind of got to do this at some point. Like, I don't know how long I'm going to live, but I don't want to die disorganized. Okay. So I think that's fair, right? Alright, trying to keep my meds in one area. And I'll have the sewing kits here, I guess, for now. That'll do. Alright. And slap my tools in here, I guess. I usually am always so damn organized, but I've never had time to really do it. So it's nice that I'm doing it. I don't know why I keep stuff like this though. Like I don't really need it, but it's nice to have it in case somebody around me would need it. It's kind of common shit. Like you want to undo a locker, usually you need one of these, or pliers or whatever. I could go like, oh, I got one of those. Hey Echo, how you doing? Yeah, it's like, he's dead, but man, look at the organization in his bag. That is organized. I kind of always felt like my knife should have been in that little space. I know this is for ammo though, so like I might do that, but it's for 45 rounds and I don't have 45 rounds, and usually that's the gun I have, but they took it from me. They took it. They took my guns. That's part of the process, though, so I'm okay with that. All right. Put the knife in here, though. Feels nice and snug in there. I guess I'll put that in here as well. Sort of a tool to fix shit. Probably keep my bullets in my bag with my food and shit, I guess. I don't know if I'm ever going to need these again, but it's good to have them, I guess. Because, you know, if I die, somebody will be like, oh, he had bullets. Yeah, I know, right? The OCD hits and then bam, this fucking game. Right off the bat. Hanging in there, debating on jumping on. If so, a raw organic character build up as we go. Dunno, but here to enjoy your awesome entertainment. Well, thank you, Echo. Yeah, I'm prisoner right now at the obviously this is out of character information, but I think we all know where I'm at now. Just looking around. So yeah, spades, or if they are the spades, have got me. But this kind of happened because I came to the island, which took me a long time. It was hard to get here, and then I was insistent on talking with them, right? Just want to talk with them, and I wouldn't leave. And I told them I'm not going to leave until I talk with you. So they came to me at night, one of them, and ended up tying me up, you know, restraining me, putting a bag on my head, and then knocking me out. And then I woke up in here, like right in the middle, like right there, or something like that. And I had this nice little spot right here, like a nice little prisoner spot, and I fucking love it. This could be my new home for the rest of the server's life, and I would be happy with that. I'm not lying to you. Like, I thoroughly enjoy Prisoner RP. I don't know why. It's just something that I enjoy. Alright, I'll put my paper in here. I guess that makes sense. You know, that's where my paper would be. I'll keep the note with me. Put that in there. What's the distract? I don't know if these work. Do these actually work to distract? I just need to know, because IRL I would know, like, this actually works, right? Zombies would hear a kitchen timer, but does it work, like, in game? Hey, Doorknob, how you doing? It's not very effective at all. I feel like, yeah, probably not. It's probably going to get, like, a small range, like, a couple of zombies in a town, the ones that are, like, literally right next to a house. Yeah, I'm not sure. If it's here, maybe it works. I don't know. And, you know, just no harm in keeping it. It takes up one slot, and, yeah. All right, slap my glasses in here. I keep some of the stuff where realistically I wouldn't want to get water damage, I guess. Like the radio, for example. All right, so food is all at the bottom of the backpack. Food and drinks, and you know, I still got all the fucking mags here. Jesus. I feel a little more organized now. So there's that. All right, and that's all the bullets that I got. Okay. Damn, it's bothering me how this is getting placed, but there we go. Yeah, there we go. I feel more organized a little bit. I could have probably done some things differently, but at least for now, it feels a little bit better. Tools in this area here, and medicine, sewing kits, and books, bullets, and food. Everything a man needs to survive. Players can hear it much further than infected. Gotcha. Yeah, injured RP is really fun, Echo. It really is. Alright. Faceless Hot Dog, how you doing? Long time since I caught a live stream, but wanted to say I love your content and have been watching for years. Love you, dude. Appreciate you. Damn, thank you. I'm glad I gave Daisy one last ride, you know? Yeah, this barrel is gathering some water for my survival. And, all right, so this is what I got for food, 4 MREs right now, a water barrel. I guess it's filling up with water. I got a bit of water already. I do have some chlorine tabs, but I could also just, boil the water. That'll work. I'm probably going to put this cooking pot away somehow. I mean, I have one, worst case, the Dutch oven, but just kind of afraid it's going to despawn, and I don't want to have to take out my shit, you know what I mean? So I'm probably just going to keep that in here for now, just to avoid that despawn. I think that's for the best. But welcome back, Hot Dog. I really appreciate you, man, coming by like that, saying a big old hello. All right. My axe is still in my jacket. Makes sense, that's where I would keep an axe. Normally it's here, but I used to have my gun here. And, I mean, technically I could do that. Just put it on my back. Now, I guess I could do that. You got a friend in me. Baron Shedu? Is that... Ah, man, I feel like I butchered that for some reason. But, hey, what's up? Thank you so much. Appreciate that follow. Appreciate the shit out of that. Okay, I think I'm ready. My inventory is much better now, I feel. I might do one thing. No, hold on. I might move my ammunition with the tools. It's kind of bugging me. That's right. It's bugging me. Okay. I don't even have a gun, but, maybe my guns are, held somewhere. Oops. Nope. There we go. I'll just keep this down there separated. There we go. I somehow don't feel better about this. Damn it. Damn, why does my brain work this way? I hate it. This feels better. Okay. Okay. Order. That's what this is. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, that's much better. It's just this thing is random. I guess I'll fit it in here in the Dutch oven. I wouldn't want to get that wet. And this paper, I guess the books either, but whatever. I'll pretend they're in like little plastic bags. These are lore books, man. These are books that appeared to me. The voices spoke to me, and then gave me The Pit and the Pendulum from Edgar Allan Poe the first time, and then the second time I got Dead Souls, and then somebody gave me this, Arthur Alliance. I'm pretty sure a lot of people seen this one by now, which you can actually read. Like, there's some interesting shit in there. Hello. I'm up. You're probably not around, though. I still wonder if they really are the spades. They're usually known to hide, to be more inconspicuous, but here they're very much visible. They fly their flag with pride on top of a castle tower, as if they want everyone to see. I really wonder why. I could maybe ask for a pen. The code is boobs. Alright, let's try it. Oh my god, I swear to god if that works. Damn it. Well, I'll try with 2 O's, like, zeros. No. Damn. Oh, wait. I can't not do this. 42069. Okay, no. Okay. About 69, 420. Damn it. Damn it. You win this time, Spades. Yeah, Tony Moretti does not fare well with prisons. We kind of watched episode 1 of that prison RP that I did way back in the day. We watched that yesterday, last night at the end of the stream. Just kind of reminiscent because we're in prison right now. It's nice that we're outside though, you know, and we have shelter. When it rains, that actually works. Like if I go under there, I'm protected, so I like that. Is that my toilet? Is this where I go to? I like to go around the frequencies before I talk. See if anybody is using them. And then eventually I start talking. But, yeah. He was almost upset at the idea that I told him that I wouldn't tell anybody to come and save me. I wouldn't even tell him where I'm at. I don't think he was upset at the fact that I wasn't like, you know, that he wanted people to come here or something like that, but more like he doesn't understand why, you know? Like anybody else with a radio would have instantly tried to probably call for people to come over and, you know, wreck some shit up, you know, have a mission. And I could do that eventually, but the problem is Mitch came here for some answers, and he didn't get them. Why would he leave? The reason he's here is for that, and he's going to be here for that. At least as long as it takes. And possibly sort of befriend, you know, the people here, if that's even possible. Like, befriend to a certain extent, obviously. Mitch strikes me as the kind of guy to befriend a bird like in Shawshank. He probably would. Yes, I do have a bird friend. He's just out, you know, and about, probably trying to find a bird mate, do his thing, and come back. Here's his cage. It's his bird cage. Should probably open it for him. It always kind of have to give it a little bit of time, you know, for people to respond on the radio. Or like if they're talking to each other, you know. Mitch Jr., the bird. Yo, Chief, how you doing? Oh, I think I skipped a channel. If I can restart in 5 minutes, most people are probably like logged off, waiting. Or definitely not on radio. We'll just keep browsing the stations. I am role-playing, yeah. I mean, I'm role-playing alone right now. I'm a prisoner. In the camp of possibly very evil people. If it's the same people I know. But again, they could be imposters. Damn straight, more stories. And we're back to square one. Alright, we're gonna go bring it back to first radio station. Gonna turn it off. Server's about to restart. I like that my pants are damaged, though. Kind of wish that my parka coat was a little damaged too. It's the only this is a damn resistant coat, man. Like, I've not fixed it once, and I've been beaten by zombies multiple times, or even the creatures in this server have beaten me, and you know, everything else is getting damaged, but not that. So I'm keeping stuff at like damaged state, but if it goes to badly damaged, I gotta keep an eye on that. Boots are probably the only thing I'm gonna make sure to not, because then you can't fucking walk without like your feet bleeding, which is the dumbest thing ever in the world. A guy like Mitch would definitely be able to walk around barefoot, no problem, and not get like a cut at every fucking 4 steps that he takes. You know what I mean? How did I become a prisoner? So the long story short is this is an island, and it has this castle on it, and it has the flag of the Spades, and you know, this is a continuation story from the Red Zone, TRZ, where Mitch has existed. I've been part of the Chinaris era and the Livonia era, and I'm very well aware of who the Spades are. In fact, the Spades have wrecked my home, you know, back in Chinaris and forced us out of Chinaris. So, anyway, so I saw the flag, and, you know, everybody else is noticing, like, oh, shit, like, the Spades are here, you know? So, I've been wanting to kind of have a sit down with them and talk. Obviously, I know that's not going to be easy, but I swam here. It wasn't that long of a swim, you know. You think it was really far, but anyways, I tucked away all my stuff into a bag and in my Dutch oven, like the electronics and stuff, you know. And then I just kind of went. I went, you know, and made my way here. It took a while. I had to stop. I wanted to make it feel like it's taken me a long time to get here, you know, because I'm an older gentleman. So anybody else would have gotten here in like fucking 3 minutes of swimming, but it took me like 10 minutes to get here. So once I got here, I noticed there were landmines everywhere, so I was like very fearful of that. That was a thing. So anyway, so I slowly walked around the beach until I found a tower that looked like it was habited by somebody, like there was building on a tower. So I was like, okay, I'll stick here and I'll talk. You know, and I'll you know, scream out and say, look, I'm here, I want to talk, you know, I just want to, you know, talk about a few things. I mean no harm, blah blah blah. And yeah, so I stayed there the whole rest of my session, and then the next day I was still there, and I did repeat to them, and they did shoot, by the way. Somebody shot, and I knew they were there, and they knew I was there very much so. They didn't shoot at me, at my feet, or anything like that, but they shot like really, like they were close to me. So I was like, okay, well, they know, they can definitely hear me, and so they didn't want to talk. And then I said, I'm not leaving until I talk with you. I don't care if it kills me. And so I stayed, and then the session ended, and the next day, excuse me, the next day, which was yesterday, I was just sitting on a beach, and it went to nighttime, and it was raining and pouring, and I was still sitting there, and I was still calling out to them. Oh, North says if you want to damage it on purpose, put it in your hands and punch the wall. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might give that a try. I'll give that a try. But anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, so I was on the beach. It was nighttime. It was raining. That's the next day. That was yesterday, actually. And then a spade just kind of appeared. All I could see was the silhouette. And it just creeped up on me. I didn't even notice. Turned around. There it is. He's just looking at me. And I think I rewatched the VOD of that part, and I could actually see it better. You guys can see a little bit better on screen than I can. My screen was pitch black. And so I couldn't tell. I think he wanted me to actually put the cuffs on, or the mask on, or the burlap sack on my face. So I did that. Well, he did that, and then knocked me out, and then I woke up in that prison area. And so yeah, I guess that's the start of that. And then, talked to me a little bit, didn't give me any answers to anything. He's like, let me guess, you want me to talk? You want to ask a bunch of questions, blah, 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 and things like that. And gave me a radio. I think that's more of an OC thing, but I already had a radio, but I don't think he knew that. And just gave me a radio, just so I don't get bored, obviously, because he can't always be there for me. So I did say, like, I'm not telling anybody that I'm here. I want to talk with you. I'm not leaving until I get some more answers, And so that's what I did. I stayed, and it's like, maybe you'll get your answers on the radio, just listen to the radio. Then I heard Izzy's freaking Red's character, Izzy, freaking out like a little bit because some shit happened in the tunnel. The tunnel was open. God knows what's in there for Mitch. He doesn't know, but he did hear one of the, I don't know if it was a spade, the other one too. But I know that voice is Buckle's character, and I had walked with him. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the same fucking guy I walked with the other day with Mitch for 45 minutes, an hour. We walked together. He even fucking swung a bat at me, hit me, just to prove that we're not in purgatory. I had to tell him that, purgatory, we would feel pain, so. Anyways, so I heard that voice, and I heard Izzy, and it seemed like they lost somebody in that tunnel, right? So that's what I heard, but I tried starting to talk, but it wasn't a good time, and it just felt really bad about trying to bump into that conversation. So I let it go, and I didn't get answers then. So yeah. Anyways, he's been coming and going, kind of. Trying to, I guess he's testing my perseverance. And I even told him, I said, nobody, I'm not asking anybody to come save me. I'm not doing that. And he got a little upset when I said that, as if what are you, dumb? Like, you can literally get people to save you, and you're not going to do that, kind of, upset. Like, he just didn't get it, I even told him, everyone needs to talk. If you want to talk, I'm ready to listen, it doesn't have to be about anything else. Just talk, Surely you got something you want to empty out. I'm not going to tell anybody, and no matter what you tell me, if you don't want me to tell anybody about anything, I will not tell anybody about it. All right, log in. Which is true, because Mitch is like that, A lot of people have told me some stuff that I never said, ever to anybody. So, yeah, I was on and off and stuff. And then I logged off, and then I logged it back in today. And here I am. And Mitch always walks more wounded now than usual, just simply because, like, it's really starting to get to him now. All the running from the Zeds lately, and he got beat pretty bad the other day, and then he had, like, I don't know, fucking 20 of those, like, Wendigo creatures, like the four-legged creatures that attacked him. You know, there's a lot that's been happening to Mitch. It's all through the VODs, though. The last, like, what, 14, 15 VODs we've been streaming. There's a lot of stuff. You know, some long moments where nothing's really happening, but then there's moments that it does. It's a little slower pace, RP, but it's definitely really fucking fun. I'm enjoying it now. And I love being a prisoner. I really don't mind it. I don't even care if I sit here do nothing for a full day. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, you know, I just don't have time to create the content I used to on YouTube, but I could definitely tell you it would have been a very interesting series so far. And who knows, I save all of my VODs. I might be able to do something in the future, but you know, it's so time consuming, and I can't afford to. Financially, I just can't do it. It's a nice hobby, but, you know, I force myself to make these episodes every week, and then I know people expect an episode. I know I don't owe anything to anybody, but you just have that feeling, right? You have that constant feeling that you have to come up with a new episode every week, and this is tough, you know? It's tough on me mentally, too, and I don't know. I just can't do it. Alright, everything good in here. I don't need that burlap, and evidently I threw the cuffs in there. I guess they took the cuffs. I mean, I didn't need the cuffs. Yeah, the pleasure turns into a grind, and then it's just, there's no pleasure anymore, you know? And as much as, like, you know, the final product, every time I release an episode, even if it was grindy and like, you know, just kind of exhausting, at the end, though, it's always like, worth it, you know? It just looks really good, and you feel proud of what you've done. But yeah, streaming is easy for me. You know, I could do this, you know? Play some good tracks, like music, very ambient music, you know, do a lot of monologuing, dialogues, and talk with people and RP with people, and you know, that's good enough. I'm happy with that, you know. That, and I can't stress anymore, man. Yeah, I had a heart attack a year ago, as many of you know, and I just don't want to stress. I do stuff that makes me happy now, and yeah. Hence is one of the reasons why I actually returned to DayZ after a year and a half gone and saying that I was done with this game. I retired. I was never going to play DayZ again. And here I am, you know, so. The reason I keep walking around is because Mitch is too used to walking. He needs to walk. Even if it hurts his legs, he feels like if he's going to stop walking, he'll never be able to walk again because of his legs giving out, if that makes sense to any of you. Even when a player is alone, RP can still be made and it can still be fun. Yeah, absolutely it can. Yeah, take care of yourself first, man. We appreciate you streaming. And I appreciate having you guys here, man. I really do. It means a lot to me to see people still care about my role play. You know, I might not have the views I used to, but, man, those who do show up, it just warms my heart, you know? Personally, as someone from your YouTube side of things, don't sweat it, dude. I know plenty of fans that would prefer for you to stream over running yourself rampant, over making YouTube videos. Yeah, it's just the work, you know. It's 30 hours. Usually it's an average of 30 hours per episode. So you can imagine when you have work life, family life, social life, and then you're trying to blend in the editing, it's impossible. It's like all I was doing was just editing, you know, when I was doing content for YouTube. So I was working and then I was editing. You know, or yeah, I would RP for like a month or two, film everything I needed, and then I would just stop role playing for like a month or two, and edit during that month or two, and I would release an episode every week, and I would be like roughly 30 hours a week. So it was just hard, and it was rough financially. Like I had no gain. At least now I enjoy myself, and it doesn't matter if I make money or not. I'm playing. I'm role playing. I'm actually enjoying my time. Like I'm not grinding to anything. I'm just enjoying my time, and I get to chat with you guys when it's downtime. But like when you're making videos and you try to explain that to your family and friends, and it's like you're making zero. Man, I was making like $100 every 2 years of ad revenue on YouTube. It was disgusting. Like, how am I supposed to explain that? How am I supposed to justify that to family and friends? Like, I didn't care about the money, but evidently they looked at me as if I was wasting my time for years. Like, we're talking years. Like, we're talking like 7-8 years of time. Like, I kept trying and trying and trying to make it my career, my life, at least for a short while, but it never worked, and eventually you gotta bite the dust and say, like, you know what, it's not working out. So yeah, find little pathways, just like, what the hell have you been doing? It'd be nice if we could actually work like a pathway. It's easy to do though, like, but he would have to do like an editor thing, right? So there's certain structures in the game that would allow to flatten the grass, and if he finds the right one that's just like a path size, he can actually flatten the grass in the Daisy editor, and then it would create like a path, like you could tell like somebody's been just walking back and forth, Oh, Echo, I feel you. Yeah, it's rough, man. All right, we're going to go back on radio. I think it's enough time. Most people should be on now and engaged in radio conversations. I should probably put this somewhere. Let's go with one for now, because that'll be my primary... I feel you, Echo. Yeah, see, I'm not, like, I got some, like, panels now. Like, I re-put up panels. Before, I just removed everything on my Twitch channel. But you can now click on the About Me section. And there's a panel that explains why I'm back to streaming. And how I'm not essentially constantly... Like, there's no schedule. Not anymore. If I feel like streaming and playing, I will. And if I don't, I could go like literally 2 weeks, 3 weeks without streaming or anything. And I've done that in the last, 5 months-ish? 4 months? 4 months, I'd say more like. I've been role-playing again. And there was a lot of role-play that I did without ever streaming. And there were times where I didn't role-play or do anything for like 2 weeks, and then I would come back and do 1 day and then go for another week or two without doing anything. It's just what it is, I've been into playing a lot of retro games and shit now, so I got a huge console collection. That's what I've been doing mentally to keep myself mentally fit, because I don't smoke weed anymore. I don't smoke cigarettes, so the money I'm saving, I've been putting it towards like collecting. So I collect really awesome pieces. I'm trying to gather one of every. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a year now. I'm trying to collect one of each console from Nintendo. Like Nintendo specifically. I don't collect Sony or Xbox. It's just Nintendo. So like right now I think I'm only missing like 5 consoles like in total, but I have almost every console right now. A lot of them in box as well. Like, fuck, man, I love that I have like an NES control deck, the original OG Nintendo, in a box with the papers, the authentication papers and shit like that. It's just amazing. And I have a Super Nintendo in box with the papers and all the inserts, and it just looks amazing. Damn, I got pictures of that shit too. So maybe by the end of the stream, which it shouldn't be in too long. We're not going to be streaming that long tonight. give or take another 45 minutes unless something happens. You know, I could probably show you guys some pictures of some of the shit I got. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of collecting, and so I collect Nintendo consoles, and or I just want one of each. Like, I don't need to have every fucking color of Game Boys that ever came out. I just need the one Game Boy, the one Game Boy Color, one Game Boy Pocket. You get where I'm getting at, right? Like, just one of each console. I don't need all the variations. I don't care about that. I just want to have, my end game is having every console. And my dream console is to have something I used to have when I was a kid, is a Virtual Boy. And preferably in box, which is pretty expensive. But, you know, I often thought, like, hey, maybe I'll do like a fundraiser or something like that to try to get it. But it'd be kind of silly. It's a lot of money, man. Like, yeah, I think Canadian money, we're talking like in box and shit, like probably like $800 Canadian, which is roughly, I don't know, 600 US. But it's kind of, I feel silly. Like, I never fundraise for personal shit like that unless it was for the PC. I remember when I did that, the PC was fine because it was for streaming. So, you know, I didn't mind doing that. Like, I didn't feel as bad going like, hey, let's do a fundraiser so I can buy a PC. You know, it was to keep streaming and give better content with look at all the frames that I got. This is thanks to everybody who helped and donate. Oh gosh, we got somebody here. Hello. And aside from collecting consoles, I collect Mario stuff. Mario, not Princess Peach, not Yoshi, Luigi, stuff like that. I have some of their stuff, obviously, but it has to have Mario. Like, I'm very specific. It has to be Mario. And since I was a kid, I've always loved the Mario character and everything. So, yeah. And lately, I've been really into collecting Mario 1993 movie memorabilia and shit like that. So that's really what I'm into now. I just got the Laserdisc movie, and I got the DVD. I got the original VHS tape, all in great shape, by the way, like terrific shape and protected and shit. And I got the demo tape, the demo VHS as well is what I meant. I got the CD, and the only pieces missing right now for me is the vinyl of the soundtrack, and the oh, I even have the cassette tape as well. Yeah, like early, the laser disc, like before DVDs, yeah. And that shit's worth like a lot, man. Somehow I got a really great deal, like under $200 for it. But go on eBay and you'll find some of that Laserdisc for the Super Mario Brothers movie, 1993, on Laserdisc, for like, well, Canadian, it's like 400 to 1,000, something like that. So, I'm not kidding you. Laserdiscs are pretty sought after by collectors. So, because of, like, you know, how rare they kind of were, like it never bit. You know, people didn't really care as much. You know, DVD came out not that long after, you know, so but yeah, I'm missing just the vinyl now to complete the media collection. I would be missing the vinyl, and there is also a Blu-ray version of the Mario movie. And it came out in Australia and other, like, countries, but somehow there was never a fucking US release. But there's an Australian version, and I could buy it. I just can't. I can't afford it right now. I've spent too much in the last, like, 2 months, so right now I got to recuperate financially. I also bought Bob Hoskins' character, like, action figure from the Mario movie, and that shit was expensive, but that was my pride and joy piece, my my holy grail that I've been trying to get. Call me a young man, 21, but wasn't Mario's name like Jumpman or something? Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was his first name. Like back in the Donkey Kong era, like Atari and shit. It was like Jumpman, Famicom days. Yeah. Yeah, the quality was so good on Laserdiscs. I've watched Laserdiscs movies, and I'm old enough for that. But yeah, like I said, I'm missing the vinyl. The vinyl right now I could get for roughly 60 Canadian. I think 60, 70 Canadian. Fucking shipping, is so expensive. It's stupid. And the DVD, the Blu-ray, I think I could get for around, fuck, with the shipping was like 40-ish or something like that Canadian, 40, 50 again. So not too bad. It's Australian, but it plays in all regions. It's like region unlocked. So, because it's region unlocked, I need it in my collection. Let me see if there's a picture. Pretty sure. All right, so that's the Bob Hoskins action figure that I got. It's in like a protective seal and everything. It's in almost fucking pristine condition. It's amazing. This action figure goes for a lot of money. And that's a small part. I don't have like an updated picture with the laser disc or anything like that. Don't think so. Hold on, I'm gonna look for it. I'm looking at my screen at the same time in case somebody from the Spades comes out. So as you can see, I got the DVD in there, the 2 VHS tapes. That one of them is a demo tape they used to play in Blockbusters and shit. People are not supposed to have that copy of the VHS, but it's more rare than the actual VHS that released. And there's a CD right there in the middle, and a DVD there. And let's. There's a cassette tape. That's like actual cassette, so it goes with the CD. And I'm only missing the vinyl for the 3 media pieces, like audio media soundtrack. Where's the laser disc? Oh.
Think
Oh,
of most of your shit.
Oh.
Don't talk to me. And put this stuff on. Put everything extra in that fucking locker.
You want me to put this on?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if I should just keep all that in there. I just done my inventory, you know, but I feel like I might need to carry some stuff. I'm going to put the backpack away, though. I mean, it's kind of nice to have a place to just... I could have just done that by putting that shit, but this I can actually keep my gear in, you know? I got to keep the gloves, though, because you get sick eating without it. They said put all the extra shit, so I'm trying to make sure. Can I sling this in here? I can't. I don't think so. Could fit it in the backpack here. Gotta keep the cane. I don't know if I want to dump my hat. Oh, oops. I don't know why I was trying to put it on the face. There we go. Yeah, I know, right? But it's great. The experience is great. I love it. It said put all the extra shit. So I got to keep the gloves, though, but I feel like I should probably at least have this with me. Have this. Like necessity, you know, absolute necessity. Just in case. I should probably keep my knife. I don't know. But I need to open these things. Can I do it with this? I don't want to seem like I'm a threat, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay. You can still use that to open up, so. So the last thing I want is to give them the idea that might be a threat or do anything. It's not what I'm trying to do. Alright. Oh, and probably... Here we go. Canteen. And might as well. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't see what the bag has because I gotta take it off. My compass.
Back up against the wall. Throw the shit on the ground.
What do you want me to do? I'm sorry, the wind was loud.
Pants and coat on the ground.
Okay.
And back up a couple feet. No, 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 definitely not. No, no, that you can keep.
I just wanted to open the cans with the screwdriver. I still have a knife, but I left it in there. If you want to take it.
Didn't ask, don't care. Put the stuff back on. Come with me.
Is it okay if I use my cane?
Yeah. Keep your cripple stick.
Okay. Walk a little faster with it.
Sure.
Yeah, it's back, which is lovely. Which direction do I go? Oh,
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep going that way.
I've noticed a lot of mines on the island. I was just afraid to step on one.
Yep, stay out of the tall grass. You're gonna want to go to the right. Find whatever's left in your cartilage. And there you go.
I feel bad that I'm walking so fucking slow. It's realistic, man. I don't run unless my life depends on it. If you were to tell me I'm going to shoot you if you don't run, like jog at least, you know, then I do it. I would. It would hurt me, but I would. Keep following you, yes.
Unless I say otherwise. Generally, you're gonna want to stick to the right. Anytime you get a choice, stick to the right.
Very well. I was not expecting any of this tonight.
In you go. All the way to the top.
Oh, all right then.
Okay, all right. You know what that is over there?
I can't see much, but I see a tower.
Come here. Put that on.
Very well.
Go ahead. Right. You see more clearly now with that on?
A little bit, yeah, I suppose.
All right, come here. All right. Up to the edge. Just stand there. Okay? You're gonna stand there till morning.
Okay.
And these little beauties next to you here. These mean we've got something to say. Right? You get to ask one thing.
Right now?
Absolutely, right now. Got these, don't I? That means I got something to say.
Okay. Are you really the spades? The real ones?
You know what's wonderful about that? You know what's great about it? You ever hear one of them say it?
No.
Every 10 minutes in the morning, pop a new one. Good night.
Good night.
This is great. I hope he puts my shit away though, and I don't want it to despawn. I mean, it's not much, but it's just a couple of the things like, you know, bandages. It's not much. I already had, I think, doubles of everything. That's true. So it's not the end of the world. So, I look like a spade right now. Every 10 minutes until morning. God, I can't see shit right now. Hey! Mitch and Medic. How you doing? So I might die. I really don't mind though. Mitch was actually going to propose, like, is there anything I can do for you to get answers? And this is perfect, so. Alright. So let's call it 10:40 p.m. It is 10:38, but I can't start doing the 38. Like he said, every 10 minutes I'm going to start at 10:40 p.m. for me, then at 10:50, and so on and so on. So actually, let me just grab on to these where they go. So yeah. I did not expect I was going to get any kind of RP tonight, I'll be honest. Like, I mean, from them, you know, because I know they're busy. They got a lot of shit to do, and I was perfectly fine with the idea that I might not do anything tonight. I was just coming on to chill, but this is great. I'm not going to knock it down at all. Holy shit, it's foggy up here. That tower just kind of appears out of the fog. Man, this is good. Hey, I just realized I might be able to see the sunrise if I don't get killed. All right, so it's 10:40 officially starting here, so we're just 2 minutes after this one here, so the next one's gonna be at 10:50. At least 10:50 for me, so that's the fun of RP, and I'm fine with that. I get it. I hope I don't die just like that, but I get it. Maybe that's why he's using me, because it's like, hey, he's expandable. If he dies, he dies. There must be some people in that direction. Ooh. God, it's so foggy up here. I can't see shit. But at least I got the mask to help me against the smoke that I drop every fucking 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm not kidding you, Echo. I felt the same. I was like, I think I'm about to get clapped. Like, because if they are the Spades, they know everything about almost everybody, probably. They've stalked everybody, especially a guy like Mitch who's been around for so long, right? So they would know that I enjoy the sunrise and shit like that. And they might have easily mixed it up with the sunset, and the sun was setting right now. So it's like, enjoy the last sunset, and then just shoot me. I do have my pimp cane now. Do need to lean on it for RP's sake. I think the Spades have just about had it with people coming to the island. Or like showing interest. As a flare falling down. They've been shooting flares. They're really they're going for it. Does he have the gangsta sway, the lean? Probably. Laugh, how you doing, man? Good to see you, Louie. What's up? Now, we got an interesting night for sure ahead of us here. I might die. I hope not, but I might die. Like I said, man, if it happens, unless I die to a glitch, I'm dead. So, hopefully. God damn. Is that people like shooting out there? Because that sounds like people shooting out there. Like responding. Our fog seems particularly thick up here. So I understand he's trying to make me look like a spade. So I'm basically a stand-in. Am I technically a hired spade right now? I mean, free labor, but...
It's alright, I just take care of these people in here. Everyone needs a little bit of care. You know, even the bad ones that you think.
Maybe a cannon fodder. Is this initiation? I think so. I'm not sure. Heck, I don't even know if somebody could see me up here. If I can't even see past this wall of fog, I mean, how can anybody even see me up here? I feel like they could because, like, the further you are from fog, the more you can see, right? But, like, I've seen this island from a distance, and it does get thick, especially at night. See, it's thinning right now a little bit, but there it goes. It just thickens up a bit more, and another 5 minutes, and we drop another one of these. Yeah.
Psst. You,
Yes.
hello?
Yes?
Where did you come from?
I could ask you the same.
I mean, well, I am,
From here, this castle, yes?
yes, did Johann bring you here?
Was that his name? I didn't ask him yet.
It's not important. What the fuck is he thinking?
I don't know.
Come
but
with me.
I have
let's
a
get you
job
out
to
of here.
do. Oh, I can't leave.
Yeah, it's going to get us all killed. Let's go.
I need answers. I can't leave without them. This is why I came here.
Answers. We all need answers.
So Johann doesn't have any answers then?
What do you think? He doesn't know anything. Must know anything. Let's go.
Why-
Let's get you
why-
out of here.
But why are you guys here?
I don't know. No one knows. No one knows anything about this place.
I see. And
Come on, before the sun comes up, let's get you out of here.
are you both spades?
Spades. I guess, maybe. It has been a long time.
Wait, it's just about time for one of those. Johann will know, right? I have to put it down.
Yes, okay. Please hurry.
Red, just like before. I don't know if this is a good idea, though. What if he's upset that I'm gone? I don't
Then
want
let him
to
be
upset
upset. I wasn't able to get all of your things, but I did get your backpack. We should go before he
Okay.
comes. Oh, you're gonna want to be careful. Walk where I walk. There are traps.
Okay. You know, I didn't want to leave at first. I just wanted to know more. I wanted to know what you guys knew.
Something about this place messes with your memory.
Yes, I don't know how I got here. So I take it you don't know how you got here either.
None of us do. At least so far as I can tell.
Right. And you're telling me you and Johan, you're not Spades?
It's not that we aren't Spades, it's just that it's been so long that, I don't know, can one even really call oneself a thing?
I suppose.
In the end, it's just a name, and names are all made up. They don't matter.
I'm not judging anyone, you know. I've just wanted to know. I just wanted to know why you were here. That's all. If you guys had a hand in all of the strangeness of this island.
Honestly, I have no idea what's going on here.
Right.
I wish I could tell you, but I don't know.
Probably why Johan's not giving me answers. And what's your name?
Okay. You can call me Ollie.
Ollie.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to open the door and you can go out. You're going to want to be very careful on the beach. There are many landmines.
Stay out of the tall grass, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Ollie.
Don't let Yeah. Be careful, I guess.
Do my best.
Yeah. Good. Auf Wiedersehen. Hello?
Oh. Hello again.
Hi.
Shh, I think there's somebody else here.
Yes. There definitely is.
Shh, be careful.
Oh, I'm whispering here. There are two people inside, and I think they're just as confused as you and I about this place. I've been captive here for the past few days. I don't think they know anything.
What are you talking about?
Perhaps you can get answers. I wasn't so lucky.
No. I came to hunt. This hunting.
Oh. Well, best of luck. I have to return.
It doesn't look like you can actually get in.
No, I was just let out just now.
Oh, okay. I'm Tom. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Tom. The pleasure's all mine. I thought we had met before because I seen someone with your mask.
I don't think we've met.
No, you sound different, different voice, but I'm sorry, I'm a little bummed out.
Oh well. Oh good. I didn't realize this place was special. I thought it was another hunting ground. But looks like there's people living, and that's no fun.
No, people are living here.
Okay.
Old acquaintances.
It's a long swim. Long swim.
Yes, it is. I have to prepare physically for that. Yeah, it was difficult getting here last time. And there's mine grenades everywhere. Be careful of the tall grass.
Oh.
Indeed.
I'm gonna go to a different hunting spot. This one.
I don't think you'll be able to get in there, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm Tom. Hello.
I'm Mitch. Hello. Tom, I have one question for you.
Okay, you're very friendly, man.
Oh, yes, I wouldn't hurt a fly. Do you know how you got to this place? This whole place here. Not just this small island, but the collective of islands here.
I don't spend too much time thinking. I'm Tom.
Oh, that's okay, Tom. It is a pleasure meeting you, though. You seem like a very positive person. I like that.
Okay. Well, the sun's are just coming. It's the start of a long day. I got a lot of stuff
Hunting.
I gotta.
Yes.
Yeah.
Better
I
get
gotta
on
get back
that.
to.
Tom, I
You
hope
take
I
care,
see you
okay?
again. Stay well.
He does seem like a wacky, fun guy. Pretty sure he's eating somebody, though. I don't know what gives that vibe, but I'm okay with that.
And so I'm left with even more questions. I still don't know why we're here. And even the spades don't know. Of course, they could be lying to me. I just want to know. I don't feel good anymore. I wish I was as happy as Tom, like I once was. Now I'm left bitter, sad, and confused. But I'll watch another sunrise, I suppose. Force a smile on my face so I can keep going on. Although I keep telling myself, what's the point? How am I still alive? That's the biggest question. Perhaps I'll never have an answer. At this point, I feel like I'm going to die without any resolution, like many have before me. Perhaps now is my time. No one lives forever. Maybe I should stay in the water. Or do I keep going? What's waiting for me out there? Perhaps another day to live. Another day to ask questions. Another sunrise to watch. I'm so tired. I just want to know, like everyone else. Like this water, life is so cold. They're just as confused as all of us. I wish they took time to talk with me. If even just to vent a little. Everyone needs someone to talk to. Everyone.
All right. I'm back. I've been reading all your chats, guys. How you doing, Grumpy? Alea, what's up, guys? I'm really happy to see you. Just this was it's a big moment right there. Almost died in that water too. God damn! I need to warm up. Long time indeed.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm not too bad. We need to leave this area. It's dangerous, and I have some questions. If you don't mind answering.
I'll do my best.
I've been watching. Hour. I did my poet show. But this is dangerous, and I don't know why you're here.
Oh, I've been here for a few days now. I was a guest on the island over there. In a way, I suppose.
Guest.
Well,
But it,
held captive,
Yeah.
I suppose, but one
What's
of them let
what's
me
your
go.
name?
My name is Mitch.
yeah, okay. I figured it was you when I saw the Dutch oven and the cane, and the
Oh,
way you were walking.
My clothes is different. He made me put this on.
He
My
made you
name
put on
is
clothes.
Eugene.
Oh, hello, Eugene. Oh, I heard your name on the radio yesterday.
Oh, it might be poetry. I read poetry on the radio.
Well, that sounds lovely.
Let's get in this house over here.
Yes,
I'm gonna
I'd
go
run,
look it up.
but
Oh, you're fine. I'll get a
Yeah.
fire started.
Yeah, once we're in the
Thank you.
house, I
I'm
need to take a
frozen.
second quickly.
I just swam across there. Almost didn't make it.
You okay, partner?
Well, I think so. Didn't step on the landmine, so I'm okay.
Voice sounds familiar. I feel like I heard you on the radio yesterday.
Oh, it's quite possible. They gave me a radio to listen to and to talk, I suppose. I wanted answers from them. That's all I wanted.
I want answers from you, Mitch. I've got a lot of them.
You probably heard when our friend died in the tunnel then, because I'm pretty sure you were trying to talk to us at that point.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I
Time's
didn't.
up.
I heard that. So you're one of the people that were in the tunnel?
I'm with them, yes.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
The man unfortunately fell into a crevice and we couldn't get him out in time. His filters ran out and he died a pretty horrible death.
Oh my
I
goodness.
got a lighter. Light it up for
Very
Really
unfortunate.
sorry.
Light it up. Mitch,
Oh, yes. Oh, I need the heat right
I
now.
thought you were a wise old man. What are you doing hanging out with those people?
Trying to get wiser, I
Oh
suppose.
God.
The only way you get answers to things is to go and get
By
them.
risking your life, man. Come
Have you
on.
seen me? I'm barely hanging
Well,
on to a
Mitch.
thread right now.
Listen, man, you don't got much life left,
Dry
alright?
off.
But,
Dry off
you
with
know,
that.
you make a lot of people happy. You give me a lot of wisdom.
Oh. Thank you for that, but
You're lucky you walked out of there alive. The last set of people that went there to try to talk to them got shot up.
Let's start from the beginning. How did you get in there?
well, a few days ago I swam. It took a while, but I finally had made it. I realized there were mines everywhere. So I slowly walked around the island, which is not a problem for me. I'm, pretty slow. So, I made my way to a tower that looked habitable, and I started talking. And then I heard shooting. Very close to me. Nobody responded to me other than that, so I stayed a few days, and then one day I woke up. It was raining. The rain woke me on the beach, and it was dark. And then one of them came to me. Didn't say anything. Restrained me and put a bag over my head. And then I woke up inside I suppose, a prison of some kind. It was outside. I had everything I needed. A nice little tent for shelter and a stove to cook and enough wood and food. But I just wanted answers.
What do they do to you?
Nothing bad, at least not to me. I think they thought I was crazy at some point. One of them, anyway. They even permitted that I take a radio. I think it was some form of test, maybe. I'm not sure. I told them I wasn't going to call for rescue. I was here for answers. So I wasn't going to leave until I get that, and I even told him that he could kill me if he had to. Didn't matter. So,
And no wonder they thought you were crazy.
yeah, I suppose.
Not crazy, he's just old.
Okay.
Yeah, when you become our age,
But I
you
always
realize you've lived a life, and, well, it's easier to let go, you know? So, I asked a few times some things, but I didn't try to pry too much. It was evident he didn't want to talk. And then eventually, he got me to go on the top of a tower. That was last night. And,
I was
Wait.
watching.
You were the one with the
Uh-huh.
poncho on,
yes,
and
that was
okay.
me, with the smoke. Yes, the red smoke.
what
Just
were you
like
wearing on your
back in-
face?
Oh, this.
Yeah, thought so. Okay.
Mitch,
That's
Yes.
worrying.
who was the clown on
Oh, that was Tom. As I was released by one of the other people residing on the island, that person was saying that the one who held me captive was crazy for making me do what I was doing, and, well, I think they're losing their minds. I'm not sure. And they don't seem to remember much, at least one of them, the one who released me, who got me off of that tower and said, you gotta leave this place, where you get hurt. Anyway, they don't know how they got here either. I don't think he was lying to me. He could have, but it didn't sound that way.
Wait,
Let's ask an important question, Mitch.
No, Tom
sorry
was just, he's not living there. He was there to hunt, quote unquote. But...
Well, was he the one who said that he doesn't know how he got there, or was it them who said they don't know how they got here?
Oh, no, them. The Spades. The one with the flag. The insignia. At least that's how I know
Okay.
them. I've known the Spades since Chinaris. They drove me out of my
That's-
home.
That's why that mask kind of worries me.
Yes, I know this mask. I think
I would burn it.
I think they put me on top there. I was supposed to stay the whole night and drop one of the smoke grenades every 10 minutes. But then the other came and said, "What are you doing up here? Why is he making you do this?" And I don't know. So even they are not communicating with each other that much, or something is up with them. But clearly, he had the codes everywhere, the one who released me, so they both live there. Only two that I spoke to. There could be more. It sounded like there was more of them. But,
Denton, do you think that I could put an invitation to poetry night on the castle wall?
Do they seem like the type of people to come to poetry night, Mitch?
I don't think so, unfortunately.
Eugene, if you want to try, I'll help you in any way that I can, but I don't
I'd
think
say
it's
give it a
good idea.
try, but maybe one of them might. But the thing is that place is extremely dangerous. They have a tendency to hurt people, as you know, and somehow they didn't hurt me. Was this an invitation?
So,
Yes, yes. You
Oh, it's for me.
Mitch, I must ask, when you came onto the radio to try to communicate with us
I was
yesterday
captive,
when
yes.
that man died, you were captive. There was another man on the radio who was enticing the group to go back into the cave. Was he with you, or was he the same man that captured you? Could you recognize his voice?
Oh, I recognize his voice, all right, but it wasn't. I didn't see that man in the castle, no. But I walked with that man. I'm pretty sure I have.
Oh.
It sounded
That man
like...
wasn't in that castle at all.
Oh, no, but then again, I didn't see everyone who lived there. He could have, but I can't tell you for sure. I've walked with him. If it's the same man, he hit me with a baseball bat when I gave him my crazy theory that we were living in purgatory on this island somehow. He made me feel pain.
that's written in one of my poems. I think it's in one.
Oh,
I read that one to you.
yeah.
well,
Nor heaven nor hell. Much less typical.
Mitch, did you get any descriptions of anybody in there that were holding you, or were they all in masks?
oh, they're all pretty much wearing masks.
Is it the mask that you showed us?
No, well, In the beginning, then I was just regular little face masks, you know, schmogs and things like that, covering their bottom.
Oh, wait.
face.
What color Shamog?
Oh, everything was pretty much in the dark tones. Yeah.
You don't remember what color Shamog?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it was black. Yeah.
All right.
Take much observation into the castle itself. How fortified is it?
Oh, you can't get in there, not easily. But I didn't see much of it. I was escorted to that one tower, and I had to follow the path, and I didn't see my way in, obviously, because they put a bag over my head that night. And,
Right.
yes, there's definitely fortification in that place, though, from what I've seen. I wouldn't find it easy to get in.
I definitely am pretty sure I saw the red smoke you popped last night, because did you pop red smoke on one of the towers not long after trying to communicate with us? Somebody's outside.
Hey, Eugene, I see your fucking smoke.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah,
Hello.
come in, Chuck.
Yeah,
Yes.
Chuck, come in. Open the door, Eugene.
I've got
I was-
pen and
Hello, Chucky.
oh, you fucking made it.
Yes.
Was held captive at the castle. We've just been questioning him.
Yes. Well, I only did the smoke grenade thing, like during the last night, you know, that just passed now. I was on top of the tower doing that.
Oh,
I was-
okay. So you weren't doing it last night when we were when
No.
you were trying to reach us on the radio. Then
No,
okay.
at
But
that
they were
time-
making you talk to us.
No. At that time, I was in the pen where they were holding me, but they just gave me a radio. I suppose to not get bored, or to be honest with you. Something. Look, if there's something I've learned about the Spades over the years, is that the Spades are inconspicuous people. They don't show their face like that. They're not out in the open with flags on top of their buildings. It's very
Right.
odd to me. And this one, Johann, I think is his name, the one who actually put me in that cage. Somehow, I think he's trying to taunt people to the island. Almost like he's going a little, well, crazy. I'm not sure. I offered to listen if he needed to talk about anything, but he didn't take that offer. And if he would have, I wouldn't have told anybody anything about what he told me personal. It's just how I am. But he didn't take that offer. Something's wrong with him. His friend, the other one who released me, doesn't seem to be on the same page. You know, like
Right.
what was I thinking putting a red smoke up there and all that stuff, like trying to attract the attention of other folks around. It's strange. We could all admit to that. The Spades don't do that. And I didn't get an answer when I kept asking, are you really the Spades? At least from Johan. But the other, Ollie, he said to call him, he pretty much admitted to being a Spade, but it didn't really matter anymore. Something of the nature. So, it was very strange.
Guys,
What
You
did he say?
apologize for being so pushy on information, but you do understand that Jax died yesterday, and we believed the individual on the radio who enticed them back into the cave we believed he's associated with that castle.
I take it easy, Chokes.
It's
Hey,
very possible.
clown guy
yes.
followed us down
But
here, by the way.
I can't confirm it to
The
you.
clown guy. Yeah, his name's Tom, apparently.
Yes, Tom, he was very kind with me.
Okay.
He could have shot me then and there, but he didn't. He
Why
went
was he
on-
communicating with the so-called Spades then?
Tom was communicating with the Spades?
Hey,
Well,
was
that's
he
what
over
it
there?
sounded like through the shots, yeah.
Oh, well, maybe. I don't know about that. All I know is that the door shut behind me. I was left on my own. Ollie told me that I should get out now. And then Tom was right around the corner. He peeked out his head and looked at me, made a bit of laughter, and then we talked for a minute. He introduced himself several times. I think he's different a little bit, but he was nice, very joyful. He's got the clown mask and everything too. I don't know what else to say about him. I met him briefly, and then he went off into the water.
On the island.
Oh, I think he was just going to hunt them on the island, the people of the castle. But I told him it's fortified. It would be almost near impossible for one man to get in there.
He'd hunt them by himself?
Well,
No.
he came up. I was watching. Mitch, you were the one on the tower, right? You had the poncho, the gas
Yes.
mask, dropping red smoke.
Red smoke, yeah.
I was watching Mitch, and he comes up behind me shooting zombies, runs past me, and swims over to the island. And that's when they let Mitch out. They meet up and come across.
Yes, that's pretty much it. It was a brief meeting, and then he went on his way.
Wait, do you remember what exactly Ollie said when you asked him?
When I asked him if he was the Spades,
Yeah.
it was clear that he was, but that it didn't matter. Pretty much in those lines. Like he said, does it even matter anymore? They don't even know how they got there. I asked him as well. Says, does anybody know how we got here? Because I don't.
Wasn't
So-
anybody else imprisoned in there with you, was there?
No, it was just me. I can't tell if somebody else lived in there, but they got, well, it's old medieval style hanging cages here and there as well. I wasn't in one of those, but they're an old form of punishment. I'm sure you've all seen these in the past in books and stories. Hanging cages, yes. A lot of those around. But I can't tell if there was ever anybody held captive on the island other than me.
I was just wondering because we believe that they had something to do with the disappearance of the scientist in the south. So
Oh, that was one of the questions I was
You
going to
wanna go
ask,
talk
but
to him?
I didn't have time.
okay,
We can
just
talk
because yeah.
I heard of the scientist, yes.
Yeah, because I was there when his facility got burnt down, and we were trying to intercept them, and we believe that the gentlemen from the
I'm
castle
sorry.
were the ones
David.
responsible for it.
You could.
Oh, well,
Then
that's
you want to go talk to him?
possible. But as
Hurt
for
you in there?
the-
Do you need any medical treatment?
Oh, I think I'll be okay, yeah. I got a bit of medicine with me. Oh, no, that's right, I don't. All my medicine is gone. I left in a hurry, you know. He only grabbed my bag and what was in there, and it wasn't very much. I don't like wearing black. Reminds me of the Spades too much.
Like to read.
Do you have some?
What
Have
was
anything
that,
to defend
Eugene?
yourself, or do they completely disarm you?
Oh, they had disarmed me, but I got my axe. I barely ever shoot anyway.
Still got your axe on you? Okay.
Oh, yes. I don't like shooting.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. That's a nice little t-shirt right there. It's better than this black shirt that I have.
Everything all right up there, Denton? Alright, if you find him, let me know and I'll make my way to you.
Anybody want these smoke grenades? Because I'm not going to use them.
I will take them for now, but I probably won't use them.
Okay. All right.
Here, Mitch, please take this. Just in
My.
case shit gets beyond your axe.
Haven't shot one of those in, well, I'd say over a year now. Goodness sake.
As long as you know how to use it, that's the main thing.
Oh, yes, I do.
Would you rather have a revolver?
It doesn't really matter. I think this spreads right, or something of the sort. I should be able to handle it, I think.
Not much, but it'll protect you in case things, like I said, get a little beyond your axe. That's all I have on me, though.
It's very generous of you, thank you. It does happen sometimes where things get a little overwhelming.
Let me ask you, Mitch, you don't happen to be from Canada, do you?
Oh, yes. Ottawa.
I can recognize your accent.
Oh, oh, that's nice.
I'm from North Bay area.
Oh, well, there you go. Small world.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I haven't been in Canada in, well, I'd say around 40 years now. Been a wandering man
Shit.
all my life.
Same as always, just overrun with infected now. I was part of the armed forces trying to secure, we had secured basically a settlement in the north called Timmins. We had walled it off.
Oh, I know Timmins. Yeah.
Yeah, we walled it off
there.
and built a community there. And then we were moving south on expeditions to try to find survivors, and we were ambushed, and then I woke up here, so...
Aye, quite the story. Oh, I remember all that area. Sudbury and Timmins, and yes, I know very well.
You know what I'm talking about, then?
Oh, I do, yes. Well, it is definitely a small world, and now it's even smaller, with a bunch of confused folks like myself and us here. Nobody seems to know, and not even the Spades, how they got here. That's one thing for sure. I don't think Ollie lied to me about that. It was pretty clear. You know how easy it is to tell when someone lies. At least when you
Yes, I
become our
understand.
Oh yes, time tells the liars.
Oh yeah.
I never knew of these Spades until I came here. I've never seen or heard of them back in Canada since the fallout anyways, but from what I've learned of them, they're usually pretty secretive, like you said, not out front.
Yes.
And my theory too has been that they too don't know how they got here. But I'm just curious to if they are the ones who went after the scientist. Did they go after him because they too wanted answers? Because he apparently could remember that he was sent here
Yeah.
and
that's
didn't just
very
wake
possible.
up like the rest of us? Or were they trying to prevent him from discovering something or leaving? That's what I want to know.
Mhm. It's very clear that this island shares very odd properties. It's, well,
Yes, I've experienced them.
I'm sure you have, yes. Many of us
These
have.
things are blinded me one day and I killed 3 people thinking they were infected, so I'm very familiar with
Oh my.
These voices, spirits, whatever you want to call them.
Yes. Yeah, I've had my fair share of run-ins with them. And, these creatures, the four-legged creatures, I call them the Wendigos. That's what they remind me. It's an old folks' tale.
Well, I've run into a Wendigo as well.
Yes. Oh, there was the one time I had, a dozen of them maybe around me. It might be my fault. I taunted the voices a little bit.
Okay,
Trying
oh yes, I learned don't taunt them at all. I have some poems about it. I asked them to show me what happens when the time kicks out, and then I woke up about 500 meters away on a hill.
Oh, and were your weapons gone, like your guns?
No, I had them, but when I started walking back into town, I said, show me who you are, and then the Wendigos came, 3 of them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's about how they do things. I've had books appear to me as well.
What kind of books?
Still have them. Dead Souls is one of them. I was hearing a lot of the more bad voices, the ones saying terrible things. And,
Mind if I take a look at the book?
oh, sure. And then I had this book appear to me as well, The Pit and the Pendulum.
I've heard of that before.
Just
About
before
that, sir.
the
Pit
Dead
and Pendulum
Souls.
is Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh yes,
It's
the
poetry.
Dead Souls had bells and such, sounds of bells ringing, and a lot of voices like souls captive in hell.
You hear any clocks ticking?
Oh yeah, I've heard that. I've heard ringing of old phones.
On TikTok, you have to.
Mm-hmm. And oh, what else? Oh, there was sharpening. That's when I had the Pit and the Pendulum appear to me. A lot of
I've heard
sharpening.
the sharpening
sounds.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
Me as well. It's all in my poems.
I'd like to listen to a lot of your poems one day, Eugene. Remind me when we get a
yes.
chance to sit down together.
Here's one right here. It's today's poem, one of them.
Very well written, sir.
That is lovely. Yes.
My ancestors passed down stories for years about evil spirits, but there's also good ones as well, and I don't know if the evil ones definitely seem to outweigh the good.
Well, that's always how
Really?
life works, isn't it? You know, we
course.
always retain information that is negative rather than positive. It's easier. Say, how is Izzy doing? Is she all right?
They're all taking the loss quite hard.
I could imagine, yes. It's not easy for sure to lose someone, you know. I think we've all been there, and it never gets easier. It shouldn't get easier, ever. It's probably one of the
It might be
reasons why I
hard on
keep
her.
leaving.
Definitely harder on her because she decided that she wasn't going back into the tunnel, and then everybody else decided they weren't going, and then she heard the voice over the radio. She referred to him as the Reynolds fella, and then when she heard him over the radio, she said, well, I guess we're going back in. So she probably is beating herself up because at the end of the day it was her decision to go back in.
No. That's gotta be hard on her for sure.
Like, we can be as mad as we want at a voice over the radio, but at the end of the day, you didn't have to go back in, right?
Well, nobody had to, obviously, but everything happens for a reason, I suppose, and it is a shame that you lost him so early on. But she can't beat herself up too much, obviously. She just needs to grieve through this in her own way, but there's nothing good you can say out of this. She'll always blame herself. It's a shame.
Yes. But unfortunately, I'm sure we are all very used to loss at this point.
And
Yes.
that's why I say time's ticking and make most of it. My timer's running out, but young folks, you got time.
That's why we keep on kicking, right?
Yes. I keep on going to remember everyone I've lost. Sometimes I wonder why, though. Like now.
Do you need some food?
I've got a couple of cans of food. Not much, though.
I have a whole locker full, as much as you need.
Are you sure?
I promise.
What's your status, Denton?
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Of course, I've been preparing for poetry night.
Say again, I got some radio stuff.
Yeah,
I'll be able to
going.
make.
that should be enough for now. Thank you, Eugene.
Of course.
What happened to Chuck?
Chuck? What's wrong with Chuck?
Eugene, can you get on the radio and ask Den 10 what's going on? For some reason, I can't understand what he's saying through mine, and then you can tell me.
Denton, what's going on? There's a lot of radio static.
I'm having troubles hearing them.
I can try. I've got a radio. What's the station?
91. Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh, all right.
So you lost everybody? Well, we're all still at that the same house. Mitch.
Yeah, he's really nice.
Are you in town or where are you? You're on the opposite side of town from us. What are you gonna do if you catch him? You're the only one that would be there. You're split up.
Apologies, Mitch, for not fully introducing myself, but I should feel obligated to share my name with you. I am Remington.
Oh,
Outside.
well, it's nice to formally meet you, Mr. Remington.
We're back.
Hey,
Chuck, oh, good to see you. Denton was saying he lost you guys.
Yeah, what? Did he make it back?
Denton,
back.
Chuck, and Tim are with us.
And like the number.
Oh, 10?
Yeah,
Yeah.
tied.
Sorry, bud.
Man, I forgot his name.
Okay,
Gonna
10-4,
check
just
it out.
remember,
I
you
didn't hang
were
with them,
alone out
so
there.
I forgot which one.
Still trying to chase the clown.
Not sure. Yeah, we tracked them all the way to the. Literally, we were like 50 yards away from that fucking industrial compound north of the fucking tower. We just ran all the way fucking back.
And why are you trying to chase the clown? Just curious.
I just wanted to ask him why he wanted to go hunting on the fucking island.
Oh, yeah.
Just information hunting for us.
Was it
Yeah.
Jack?
Yeah, I even fucking had my hand in the air with no rifle in my fucking hands, saying, "Hey, Tom, I just want to ask you something. Quit fucking running, please. I just want to ask you a question." And no, he fucking left.
Oh. Well, like I said, he seemed rather nice with me. Other than that, I don't know why he was trying to hunt on the island, but...
Yeah, that's all I wanted to know.
And also, he's wearing a clown mask, you know. I just have a thing about anybody wearing a clown mask, so just it'd be good to question him. Usually people wearing those kind of masks in this time frame usually have malicious intents.
I suppose you're right.
Didn't we ask him about coming across the water and he said that wasn't him?
Yeah, he said that wasn't him. He seems to be a liar.
Yeah, that's another bad start. Chuck, I don't know if you've heard, but did you hear about Jax?
Fuck. Jax?
Yeah, it is Jack.
Do I know Jax?
He's the southern-sounding guy, part of Edward's group.
So I didn't meet him.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
yeah.
He fortunately perished yesterday.
Oh.
We
How'd he
all
do
went
that?
into the tunnel. We went into the tunnel after Izzy referred to him as a Reynolds fella, coasted them into the tunnel, and he fell into a crevice,
Hey,
and
copy. This is Eugene.
unfortunately his filters ran out before we could get him out, and he died a horrible death.
This is Eugene, and you're on his poetry
My
reading
God.
channel.
Shit.
He fell
They're all pretty
down
shook
in
up
a
there right now.
little pit of...
Yeah, I can imagine. That's a terrible
Yeah,
way to go.
it's a terrible day. I actually watched that VOD. And it was like, oh my god. He went down, down,
So was the whole
down.
thing gassed in there or just down in the crevice?
There's a cave-in point. Have you been in there or
fire, and
No.
it died,
Okay, so there's a
died.
cave-in part. At the cave-in part, there's gas. They were trying to find a way around the steel
red.
mesh.
Frickin' red.
And they had went in there already and come back out, and then this Reynolds fella said, "Oh, I thought you guys would be the ones to crack it." So then Izzy led them back in, and
I think
as they were searching around in the
Vibes
rubble, he
RP
fell down
was
into
streaming
a
too,
crevice.
maybe?
And unfortunately, like I said, we tried to get him out, but we couldn't. Not in time.
Fuck,
That does sound terrible.
They
Way to go.
specifically put you on our channel, or did they just put you on a random channel and say talk to people when you were there?
No specific channel. He, I said to him, funny enough, I just want to ask a few questions. I'm looking for answers. He laughed at me for a moment, and then went off, and then he came back and brought a radio. Says, you want answers? Maybe you'll fucking find them on here. You know, and so he says, do
sounds
whatever
like
you
them.
want. Yeah, and then I listened to every channel until I ended up on that channel. I started hearing people talk. Izzy, I recognized Izzy's voice. And then I heard about the loss. And, well, I felt bad. I didn't want to budge in, you know.
Yeah, I know they didn't respond to you. They were all pretty shook up.
Oh,
So
I wasn't
we did
upset
hear
about
you
that.
though.
Well, that's okay. I wasn't upset at all. I understood completely when the other lady said it's not the time. Called me Eugene. But now I know who that is. I just met him today. So, but yes, I wasn't trying to call for help or get attention. I just, I felt
He
bad.
said his
Is all.
name was something else, but he goes by Judas.
Yeah.
Soiling your.
10, do you have any questions for him? Since he's been, you know,
Alright, Eugene's
kept
out.
hostage on the castle.
Oh, I mean, if they didn't
Tried
want
ask
to talk to
everything
you,
I
I
could
mean,
think of.
yeah.
Well, one of them didn't want to, but the other one was more talkative. Ollie.
Oh, there was two of them. There wasn't just the one.
Y'all could just excuse me for a second. I just gotta go upstairs for a second. I'll be right back.
No problem. From what I gathered, there's more, but I only saw the two at the time. I only know this because at some point he says if one of the others come by, you know, while I was captive. So others is plural, which means there was more than just one other guy. It's more people. So I take it there's more people living with them as the Spades. Yeah, the Ollie was a little more talkative. Told me that they were the Spades, but you know, does it really even matter anymore? And things of the such. They don't know how they got there either.
Really?
At least I got to take away this with me.
Denton,
They made me put this on during the night. As far as I'm concerned, the Spades would wear that. I also had a poncho
Yeah,
to wear.
that looks like the fucking, that looks like the fucking gas mask that was found on the body of, well, that was found left on top of the factory, way over by the ship down south.
Does this look
After
familiar?
fucking, one of our guys put a fucking, yeah. One of our guys put a fucking bullet right in its fucking forehead. And when we got over there after the ship was done being under attack, the fucking body was gone, but the mask remained.
Yeah.
sorry, I was just taking care of something. Do you by any chance name someone named Judas?
I
Yeah,
don't.
I think he's one of the church guys.
Oh, he is. He
Oh,
was
I
asking
know
all.
John at the church.
I know John as well, but I have never met Judas.
No, this is
Me
Judas,
neither.
and I could have sworn that Eve said that Judas and her go way back, and this guy's being iffy.
Yeah, he's not 100% on if his name is Judas, I'm pretty sure. The Judas
One thing I
met,
know about the name Judas is it's a lying name.
Yeah, I don't
Could be
know.
Tom.
He asked if we knew where you
It
were.
very
I
well
just,
could be Tom, actually.
I didn't say anything, Mitch.
With how
It
much
didn't
Tom was fucking lying already.
sound right.
Oh, well, I do know Eve. And if Eve is with Judas, if that's true,
She's not.
Oh, well.
I know Eve. She would have reached out to me on my poetry station.
Well,
Judas, I don't know what or who you are. Not
What
gonna tell you
station?
locations.
I want to hear the voice.
91.3.
91 point.
Yeah.
Easy. Sounds
Oh,
quiet.
okay, I got it.
Met him before though. Real deep voice, right?
Yeah, it sounds
Kinda
very
deep.
familiar.
Met him here before, up in the town.
Reminds me of Vale, just deeper talker.
Well, Tom did go into a building, lock
Judas.
himself in, and sit still for a while.
Interesting.
Judas,
Decided to
are you
bust down the
listening?
door.
Said my name this time.
It would be Mitch.
Nice to meet you, Mitch.
Likewise.
Heard a lot about you. But you're a traveler.
And who talked about me to you, if you don't mind me asking?
I find that only fair. A fellow by the name of John. You spoke to him about some books.
Oh, I think he's telling the truth. Yes, I know John. I definitely know John, yes. From the church.
That's the one. Alright.
Oh. And were you looking for me?
Yeah, out of curiosity. Wanted to know if you could use a hand along the road. 'Cause I'm looking to make a lot of ground. Don't plan on doing it alone.
Oh, well, I never know when I wake up and where I go every day. I'm just an old man looking for answers like everyone else here. Currently, I would say I'm okay, but I wouldn't mind reaching out on this channel next time I awake.
Mitch, I gotta ask. Do you have any skills in cartography?
Well, you know, I did travel all of my life, so I'd say I have a little bit, yes.
Well, if you decide to reconsider, I'm looking for someone with a bit better of an eye for mapping than me. I have a GPS to help establish potentially a map of the island.
Palm guy. He
Oh,
just walks around
well, I've
shoots his
already
fucking
mapped
gun.
out this place a little bit. There's still some areas that I haven't ventured much into, as they seem a little dangerous.
Your M14 looks a little beat, mate.
There's definitely some dangerous areas out there.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I did discuss this more, but, you know, it's getting a little late for me, and I'm a little tired.
The rail on the front makes it, or the
I've
the rail on the front
had a
makes it
long
easier
day
to put
and
attached
tired
scopes to.
swim.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I grabbed it in case,
This one's the Marine.
You get some rest. Perhaps we cross paths on the road.
Yes, I'm usually up and about 3 hours from now onwards.
The Marines, I don't know. I'm not
So
American, so
I'll reach out on the radio next time. Same channel.
I'm not quite sure what the big
You got it.
advantage of the
Take it
DMR
easy.
versus the standard
You too.
M14 is, but
Hard to say.
sure there's
It's
some
not
mild,
fun.
some mild modifications.
It'll give me
Well, they
time.
definitely wouldn't want to use wood because the Marines could be involved in
verify,
water
I suppose.
operations, and that doesn't do very well for the wood.
I wasn't gonna give away
Yeah,
your
true.
location. It's not mine to give,
Probably
but
why it's plastic, but other than that, I
It
don't know.
didn't
about the
seem
other
right to me.
attachments.
Huh.
Doesn't have rails on it like Picatinny
Am I
rails.
still
like
coming
yours
out on the
has, so
radio? I hear myself.
much prefer
Yeah.
the one you have.
I'll turn mine off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that Judas guy we met 2 days ago, was it 10? Over by the well.
Yeah.
How did he seem to you?
He had a sense of humor.
the only Judas I've met approached me while I was hunting and approached me from behind and said, "What is the name of the town?" I told him it was the South City or Southern City. He didn't like that, and he said, "The leader here, we have to make some changes." I said, well, there's not really a leader. Then I kind of moved on because it was creeping me out a bit.
Oh, see.
But he claimed that those weren't his memories. It's another Judas.
It's definitely not the same Judas that I know from John.
Same voice though as the one on the radio, so.
Yeah, that one's the same voice as the one on the radio that I met up by the well, but I know I
That's
met
the
a different Judas.
So
one that
there's
was on the
two,
radio is the same one.
two of the same name then.
There's two, but one's a poser.
Oh, yes.
I'd be careful, Mitch. You know, you do what you want,
Oh,
but I'd
yes.
be careful, man.
Yes, I only talked because I wanted to have an idea. I wanted to recognize that voice as well, you know, later down the line, in the event of...
Yeah.
But,
I know it. I know that voice because I told him he sounded like Christopher Walken.
oh, yes, I know who that is.
Oh yeah, he did that impression actually, right? That was funny.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Well, as a man who's sat with many different people of different kinds of mindsets and cultures, nothing really scares me anymore, oddly enough. I've sat with terrible people in the past, even cannibals and killers. Somehow I walked away. Don't ask me how, but I just learned to never judge anybody, you know, ever. I listen to them. I accept them for who they are. There's not much else we can do. I'm not going to hurt or kill anyone. So, all I can do is listen and accept them. Everyone needs to talk, even the worst of people.
Is there any
I'll give it
traits
to
of
you,
those
Mr.
cannibals you met?
Oh, there was a lot of people at once. What was that?
Answer Chuck. Chuck can go first.
Oh, I asked if there was any particular traits about the cannibal people, like how they behave. Since apparently there's some cannibals running around, I figure we should fucking learn from somebody who's met them and survived.
Well, a very good cannibal is not going to give themselves away. A cannibal that gives himself away is somebody who's lost his mind, not only his sense of taste. The cannibal I've sat with was not someone who was a killer. It was someone who well, got forced into the habit for a long time. Eventually needed to eat the meat of a man or a woman, and he would do so by eating those who have just passed. He would follow groups of people, and when someone would unfortunately die, that's when he would do what he needed to do. So he would never hurt anyone. That's the one I've met. That's all. But everyone would consider that man mad, and they would probably want to kill him. That person's not on the island here. Don't worry. This was almost 2 years ago now. And how about you, Remington? You were saying something.
Oh, Eugene, that's Eve on the radio.
Oh, my radio's off. Hold on.
Eugene's just turning on his radio, Eve.
Hello? I'm around, but I'm about to head to bed. I'm quite tired right now. Mitch is here. Sorry?
Dang radio's burnt all my batteries out.
Oh,
Have
do you need a
good
battery?
rest of your day.
You have a spare.
A little bit of juice left in this one here. I have 2 radios.
Good night.
Eve.
Here you go. That one should keep you
Thank
for
you.
a little bit.
You says hello.
Oh, Eve's on the radio.
91. Yes.
Hello, Eve. How are you, Eve?
Fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I was about to head to bed here soon. Well, it's good to hear you.
Yes, I was just saying.
Hey, take it easy, Echo, by the way.
Eugene said he was with you.
Oh, yes. Yes, we've met today.
How's your leg doing, Eve?
It still hurts, but I'll live.
Oh, that's good to hear. We're just here with Mitch, as you know, and he was unfortunately held hostage in the castle.
Well, I'm sure they'll be able to tell you all about it, or we'll talk next time we see each other, which I hope is soon.
I'll try to look for you for the next
If you
few
haven't
days,
received
and
any
we can chat about it.
poetry now, I'll leave a couple here. Please take them.
Oh yes, I have my invitation for that.
Yes, the others in the room.
Thanks.
Oh well, Eve, I'm going to head off now, but I'm glad I got to hear you before heading to bed. I am alive and well, though.
Of course, I'm glad to hear that, Mitch.
Yes, glad to hear you're okay too.
So heading.
Good night.
Guys, have a good night.
What happened to Eve's leg? Hey, you have a good night, okay? Stay safe out there, old mate.
Take care, Eugene.
Well,
Well, Mitch, we better let you get some rest. It sounds like you've had a long last couple days.
Oh yes, I have. I'll try to recuperate. Yes, and you all stay safe, right?
We will definitely try to.
All right. All right. Good night.
Night, Mitch.
Night, Mitch.
Well, shit, that was eventful.
Yeah, I went and grabbed that fucking M14 in case he was getting shot at from the fucking castle so I could fucking play Overwatch while he was...
Yeah, we took fire from the castle last
payload.
night after Jax died, unfortunately, but it was because Kelly shot at them first.
Oh, shit.
This is the same Mitch from TRZ, Leia. It's the same Mitch. It's just, I know that Mitch ended by shooting himself, and the only difference is that this, since we're allowed to bring back characters, but continue the TRZ lore, Mitch did not do that. Instead, he just mysteriously up and left and disappeared, which still caused the chaos, you know, because of what happened on TRZ. So, I'm not sure. I think so. Weren't you in always in Tarnow? Like, I think it was Tarnow. I forget the names of that place for some reason. With the shop and oh, you were in Severograd and stuff. I'm not sure, but didn't Tarnow was my first? Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't think I've met as Mitch. I've met your character back then, and yeah, with Blake. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, but I don't think so. I don't think you guys ever met Mitch. I think Mitch came in like a little bit after you guys were playing that. I think I was playing at the time either Tony or maybe Sam or something of the such. Yeah, you knew Mitch in Livonia with your character in Livonia, like for sure met Mitch. I know that. But yeah, I'm not sure Mel, like but anyway, there's one way to find out. 63 VODs are available from the Red Zone, so they're all on VODs. Mitch's life is pretty much documented on VOD, so yeah, definitely one way to do that is to do that. So check out the VODs maybe, but that could be difficult, man. You'd have to skim through so many VODs, but I highly doubt. I think you guys met Tony because I remember it was in a time when I met my brother and everything, and it was in the same like little towns and shit. And I remember that time, like it was in Severograd and shit. Like I definitely remember some of it anyway. But yeah. All right, who else is well, Polsky is streaming, so we're gonna send you guys to Polsky. Fucking ads, Jesus. All right, guys, please join the road trade. I'd hang around a little bit tonight, but God, I'm so tired tonight. I gotta get to bed. But thank you for hanging out. I mean, this was a really good stream tonight. Like, really fun time. A lot of eventful shit happened. So, very happy about tonight's stream. I'm glad I got on. I almost didn't, but I might be taking a break tomorrow here. Just taking a day off would be kind of nice. But yeah, anyways, until next time, guys, thanks for hanging out with me, and please stay awesome and stay safe. Go show some love to Polsky. Take it easy.